Hi, Jürgen. You must feel that someone upstairs is smiling down Liverpool now. Is it all? Do you feel that momentum is in your hands now, and it's yours to lose now for that Champions League spot?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I don't think we have to think too much about that. We knew today that it will be a tough one. You play against a team who went through a lot of pressure situations, and in the end they couldn't make it. So today, free of pressure, but with a really good attitude, they gave us a proper fight. And but then being 1-0 down, that makes obviously life not easier. In a game where you have constantly the ball pretty much, and each time you don't have the ball, it's kind of a set piece. So the next ball is a set piece, and that makes it, how can you defend set pieces 1000% against a team like West Brom? It's just tricky. So it was a tough job to do. So I didn't think a second about momentum. I wanted us just to be full of desire and calm anyway. So, and that's what I saw, because we had to play football. You cannot really force it. Like with shots from 35, 40 yards or something like that. You have to play through. We had to play in the most difficult spaces between the lines. So we created chances, but didn't use them. And we needed a corner in the last second, and our goalie to score of it. What a goal. What a worldly, unbelievable goal. The technique, absolutely insane. Couldn't have hit a better person, couldn't have been a better moment. Just perfect for today. But we didn't have a lot of these moments in the season, so I don't think we should take it for granted now. Just because we had it once, we have to keep going.
Was it your decision for him to go up for the corner?
No, I only looked at the corner. I don't exactly know. I saw Ali starting, and I didn't. My part of the goal is that I didn't shout, "Stay back." They just let him run. So but no, it's the last minute of the game. Nobody has to ask usually a keeper for going the opposite box when you have to win, what we obviously had to. So he went there, and what a goal! It's incredible. Absolutely. Wow. We saw it now already 10 times back in the dressing room. It's absolutely incredible. If Olivier Giroud scores a goal like this, everybody says that's a world-class goal. When Alisson is doing it, we have to say the same.
Did you ride your luck a little bit? They had one ruled out. The decision that went your way when they had one ruled out. And then I think in the build-up to your first goal, the ref gave a free kick to Liverpool when perhaps it should have been a drop ball. Did you feel that things started to go in your favour today?
Oh, I didn't feel for a second that any kind of anything's will go in our direction. I saw one team football playing all the time and one team getting all the free kicks. So when we got one free kick today, and it was that one maybe not right, I think I'm absolutely fine with that. How I said, I don't know if things turn or not. We just wanna keep and have to keep going. We know how difficult Turf Moor will be with supporters, and that's really one of the toughest places you can go to. And so we have to be ready.
Thank you, Roger. In order, we'll go John Cross, James Pearce, and Dominic King. John Cross first, if that's okay.
Hello, Jürgen. It was just so obvious from the way that the players and yourself celebrated with Alisson what it meant for his teammates. He's clearly so loved amongst his teammates. Can you just talk about what a special person he is and how happy you are for him that it should happen to him?
The way that his teammates showed today how much they like him, it's the best description. He's a wonderful, 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 wonderful person, and funny, smart, thoughtful, intense in moments. Is just a great guy, and yeah, how I said, couldn't have been for a better person to have such a special moment after all what he went through. I'm really, really happy for him.
Thank you. We've got James Pearce and then Don King next.
Hi, Jürgen. Just in terms of Diogo Jota, you said before the game he'll miss the rest of this season. Is there any danger of him also missing the Euros? And just in terms of Kabak, is there any chance of having him back for the last 2 games?
Diogo, I don't know actually. How I said, it's not too serious, but how it obviously we have to wait how it develops, how how it heals. It's a little bone in the foot, and we have to see. So I think he will now be in a boot for 2 weeks or so. And when you get out of the boot, then the doctors will check how the progress, how far the progress is. So I don't know that, but of course not a top moment. Ozan, no. From the long term, Ozan unfortunately is in the long term. Nobody is coming back, I think.
And last question, since the last hand up, Dominic King.
Jürgen, have you ever seen Alisson do anything like that in training? Does he fancy going up in training, or is that just completely taking you by surprise today?
No, I said to John Achterberg that I will go in the press conference and will tell everybody finally it paid off, that he is doing that 4 times a week. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not true. It must have been in a long-term memory of him when he was probably outfield player as a kid. Nope, I never saw him doing something like this. I'm quite happy that he doesn't use the head too often and use his hand. No, never saw it. Absolute perfect moment. If he's never doing it again, I'm fine. It's an absolute perfect moment.